Bro, stop scrolling for a second. Let me tell you about literally the cheapest, fastest life hack that you're ignoring.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me.
So let me just let you know the reality first. Here's a confession. I was a hardcore hermit back then. I never enjoyed the outside world. In the 24 hours of my day, 22 of those are spent inside my bedroom in this very room, and the 2 hours would be spent in the bathroom to pee or in the dining room to eat. And that's pretty much it. So basically, in a different point of view, this is what kind of my routine looked like. Imagine you're my aunt who goes to work, who has a 9 to 5 job, and before you leave for work, you'd come into my room to say bye, and you'd see me laying on my bed, scrolling through my phone, burrito wrapped in my blanket, and I would tiredly wave goodbye to you too. Then you go for work, you do your 9 to 5 job for 8 hours, and then you come home tired and whatnot, and you go past my bedroom as well, and you see me still there on the bed with a different position this time, and may or may not be wearing the same pajamas from earlier this morning, and either scrolling through my phone again or just playing on my laptop. That was my routine. It was pretty bad, and I suspect that it could be yours too. And it came to a point where my parents or family would literally command me to go outside for the sake of going outside. And I think I remember just every time they do that, I would just say, like, yeah, later I will, but I would never do it. And I would ask myself, why do I not want to go outside? And it's not because I hated nature. That's biologically impossible. I'll tell you why later. But I didn't want to go outside because it would mean that I would leave my ultimate comfort space, and I didn't want that. For sure, you feel the same too. Why? You're already comfortable. Why would you want to go outside and not be comfortable? Why would you want to experience discomfort when you're already feeling pretty good here inside your room? And it's simple. Us human beings don't like that. We don't like change, because change would mean uncertainty. It's scary and it's a bit overwhelming. Like, I know this is sounding too over exaggerating now just for the topic of going outside, but literally, if you feel right now that you actually never had the willingness or like that natural inclination to go outside, then there's a little problem here. Going outside is a basic human need, and we have slowly unlearned it in the digital age. And like, when you say I hate going outside, it's actually impossible. It's invalid. It's not valid unless you have like some rare disease that's like connected to getting sunlight or whatever, a trauma or whatnot that actually makes you physically impossible to tolerate being outside. If you're just an average, normal human being watching this video right now, then you hating the outside world is a little impossible. I know you already know it's important. You already know it's good, right? You already know it. Everybody tells you about it. And I don't want to start saying complicated scientific terms, but it's basically this. As human beings, we love the sunlight, we love grass, we love trees, we love bodies of water. We're just built like that. Obviously, when you spend 80% of your day surrounded by 4 blank walls and a cold, hard floor, when you doom scroll too much and bed rot for too long, what would happen? You can already guess what would happen. You already know it. You wouldn't feel it in the moment, but like maybe a little after you did that thing, you'd feel sluggish, lethargic as hell, drained and groggy for no reason. Even if you did nothing all day, even if you weren't physically exerting yourself, you weren't running a marathon, you'd still feel tired as if you did. I know you feel sick of it at this point. I know that you know you could be doing more than this. You know it's useless. You're tired of it. Admit it. You don't want to bed rot any longer. You want to stop feeling like this. That's why you clicked on this video for sure. You know it, but you're probably not gonna do it still. There's something stopping you, and I might know what that is and how to handle it. But first, let me tell you how I handled it. Tell me if you get this feeling too, but for me, stepping outside always felt like a big deal. It felt so weird and scary, like I was glitching out of the simulation, because I was spending most of my day, 80-90% of my day, just inside. So one day I just asked myself, okay, what if I actually just listen to what everyone is saying and bring my ass outside? What if this whole sunlight mental health thing actually works? Well, I knew it worked, obviously, but I've never tried it, so in some way, I didn't believe that it worked. I just genuinely didn't want to do it. So this was after I started posting videos. I made a community post challenging myself that from now on, I'm gonna willingly and intentionally start going outside every single day. Doesn't matter if it's 5 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour, even just like 10 seconds. As long as I willingly did it, I had no reason to go outside other than to just go outside itself. It doesn't matter. I just had to be outside intentionally. So I did that. What I learned from actually doing it. I'm literally kind of outside right now, kind of midway outside. I'm like on the second floor, a balcony that doesn't have railings, so one wrong move and I'm probably dead. Anyway, it's fine. At first, it was daunting. Not because I was scared and thought it's dangerous outside, but it was because it's unfamiliar. And again, as I've said, our human brain resists change. It's scared of change because of its uncertainty. But even then, I toughed it out. I tried my best to stay consistent with going outside because that desire to just stop feeling groggy, irritable, and drained all the time for no reason, that desire felt stronger. So I still did it anyway. I changed out of my pajamas, took my slippers, stepped out of the door, and stood in front of our house for 5 minutes, just awkwardly staring at the trees or the sky or random people passing by. And how did it feel standing there? Nothing felt that new, to be honest. And so that was it. I ticked off the step outside for today habit, and when I came back inside, something felt different. It felt kind of new. I felt good compared to what I felt before I stepped outside. You know, this kind of feeling like you just deleted all your tabs on your Google Chrome after cramming an essay, and it just feels nice, it feels good. And slowly that sluggish feeling faded away. Since I felt good after doing it, I wanted to do it again. I committed to doing it every single day. So eventually, after doing it a couple more days, the new became the normal. So like, it's simple math really, like if you think about it. Your brain doesn't like something because it's new, then all you have to do is keep exposing it to that new thing until eventually it becomes not new. If you expose it to the outside world 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 more times, then boom, it's not a scary new thing anymore. Math. I found out, surprise, surprise, that it works. Stepping outside makes you feel more happy, more productive, and just feel more like a real human being, basically. You're such in a good mood that you feel like if someone spilled coffee on you right now, you would still be smiling brightly. Seeing random people, random things, random events, just going to random places, it really just makes me feel more open, more human, more alive. And again, because of how we are biologically designed, even just sitting outside for 5 minutes can really boost your mental clarity if you're often overwhelmed, or boosts your emotional state if you often feel sad. In simple terms, it's free therapy, and it works because you're human. I used to hate it. I used to find it useless, but now I feel like I can't go about my day without going outside at least once. I've definitely felt that I've changed, understood more as to why our bodies craves sunlight, fresh air, and grass. And disclaimer, I'm not fixed or anything. I don't got 10 out of 10 mental health and always happy and jolly. I'm not like that yet, but I do feel a lot more alive, less sluggish all the time, and a bit more energetic. Even though I kind of don't sound like that right now, but trust me, I am. So really the main thing to take away from this video is to intentionally go outside. You can go outside for no fucking reason, and you should go outside alone for no fucking reason. Don't wait for errands or school to give you a reason. Just go. 5 minutes, no phone, just you, and you will thank yourself later for that.